Alright. So, back to... Oh, wait, no, we're not going back to Mega Jones. We're going to... Oh. Yeah, Casino Street.
So, when are you going to go back to the second zone?
I'm doing all the Act 1s of each zone.
Why?
I don't know, that's just what I decided to do this time. I mean, why not?
It's weird. So, it saves, so when you go back here, you're going back to Act 2?
Yeah.
So, okay.
You can select acts in... Well, no, you unlock acts, but you can select stages in any order.
So, did you just give up on getting the,
I'll probably... I forget how I approached this. But maybe I'll just get it in other stages. Maybe I'll just show myself going through the ring again. Because you don't need to see the other level. The level again. But yeah, we're not hearing it now.
I actually really like this stage, but not this stage, the one without the cards.
Oh, yeah.
This is fine too.
The third act though is stupid because of what they make.
The giant bottomless pit.
Yeah, the giant bottomless pit and the fact that the cards are solid. No, the fact that the cards are solid, at the top and bottom.
Oh yeah. So that part's very annoying, but other than that, it's not easy to make.
Wait, did I get the jackpot here? Okay, I didn't even remember me doing that.
That reminds me, I need to show you, I was playing Sonic 2 when I got the jackpot so many times, and man, I was a gambling machine.
Well, you needed those lives for later, I assume, while you were dealing with... Wait, did you finish Sonic 2?
No, I haven't.
Of course you haven't.
Where am I right now? Oh yeah, I was trying to get a screenshot of all my lives.
Well,
I got like 300 coins in the casino stage.
Coins!
Oh yeah, I keep actually messing that up. 300 rings and like 130,000 points. I was just, okay, I'm just gonna stay here and just make money, and I did.
Yeah, well, my thing, of course, they know how easy it is to get lives from Casino Street Act 2, so that's why there's an achievement for getting 99 lives, which would otherwise be would be a huge tedious slog in practically every other game. Oh no, I just
and you pretty
barely
much ran off screen. It's just very surprising.
Yeah, that's why when I see long strips, I slow down sometimes in case I run too far. But yeah, because once that thing flips to the Sonic, you stop moving completely. So that was real clutch.
It was such a bad call to do the psychedelic thing, even if you're at the very center, which is kind of cool. But other than that, it's. I mean, they couldn't make the colors bright because your eyes would tear off. But I don't know, they could have executed it better.
I'd wonder how maybe a Sonic fan game has done this better, because not a lot of people are fond of this. They don't detract it, but they don't really bring it up.
I like the first one, and I also think the first one had a better background.
Well, it had birds and fish, and it was clearly that you were. But this, I guess, these two are different types of high.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, I see you pausing because you're like, oh, I almost died. Oh.
Well, no, here's the thing. I am not ashamed of what I do sometimes. Because remember what killed me? Oh
dear. Oh gosh, that's some advanced strats.
Yeah.
This is the pause glitch to make yourself fly indefinitely. I mean, jump indefinitely. Okay.
Yeah, you see that thing right there.
Oh my.
Right there.
Okay, yeah,
that's what got me last time.
Absolutely ridiculous. I have to admit, that's kind of hard. Like I wouldn't say unfair way, but that is difficult.
I mean, the stages aren't so bad where I can't just replay them. I got stuff to do. I don't have time for that.
Like playing other stages.
Like recording other games and realizing that Sonic Advance 2 is slightly better than I gave it credit for.
Good.
So I'm sure Advance 3 is still just as bad as I think it is.
That game's waiting to prove you wrong.
No, dude, I will never forget its terrible level design. It has, I think, some of the worst in the entire series.
Including this?
Including this.
Well, the
level design is not really the problem here
either.
either.
Isn't really the problem here. Just the mechanics and art direction.
Also notice that the reason why I'm pausing now is because, like, especially since with the whole time thing, because you are timed.
Yep. Brave,
more like that was my only option. This time I'm just like, okay, the angle that I approach this must be... Oh! Alright. So, yeah, that was the second special stage. These
out
are...
of 7?
Out of 7. I don't know if that was just like I forget how the difficulty of it. I know there was one that was absolutely terrible.
You did say there's supposed in Ford Part 2, that's half pipe again.
Yes.
And you said one of
them is almost ever. Yes, it's almost impossible.
The worst ever, including the I know you said there's one in Sonic 2 that's almost as bad.
The thing is that I never bothered to ever get the 7 Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 2 because I just didn't. Well, first off, I didn't play Sonic 2. I mean, after I did it in my childhood, I didn't really replay it other than when we did it, and I know that we weren't doing that crap live, so that's why. And so maybe I could if I did that in save states or whatever, but I don't care to. Whoa, that was some unnecessary strats right there. But
I kind of like how the water looks.
Yeah, the water does look great. But the thing is that one from the what was it? Sonic 4 Episode 2. So terrible. So very terrible.
I remember playing this and I remember never getting the vines completely right.
Yeah.
This nonsense you're doing, that's cool.
I thought it was just impossible. I remember that very cliff you just fell down. I was like, that's pretty much the end, but that's why I rolled to slow myself down, which is the opposite of what you should do in a Sonic game. I'm not talking about slowing, I mean rolling to slow down. But yeah, so I don't want to miss any rings. I don't think I ever do, but I do have to redo Spencer's.
And the others are like, oh well, but this, like I said, the problem is because it's so psychedelic, it's forced to be dull and slow. Because if it was bright and fast, the game would have been recalled for giving people seizures.
Yeah, and then Porygon would have been blamed when it was actually Pikachu's fault.
Exactly. Which means they'd have to ban Tails from ever being in a Sonic game again. And then that wouldn't be good. So, but yeah, basically, I'm pretty much said versions of this like in every special stage, but this is probably the most realized version of that, where it's so obvious that this could have been more, but it was forced to not be more. But yeah, they still did it.
Also, if
they ran out of time when it comes to making backgrounds.
Oh, that one spring! You see how they place that one spring? You hit that, you just immediately. I was so close, and they're just. I hate that design.
Yeah, that seems unnecessarily cruel.
So very unnecessarily cruel. The Chaos Emeralds look like candy in this one.
Yep, I just wanted to match 3 of them.
Ring. Well, considering I did what I called Airheads twists, where I just took 2 Airheads and twisted them together and bit them.
Oh no, I was talking about Candy Crush.
Oh, thought you were talking about actual mixing of candy, which I do a lot of times. But yeah, this is the torch level.
Yep, which is cool. This is also the minecart level, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a cool concept.
Well, I think I do a major failure that I do some editing around. near the end of this, if I remember correctly.
Even though that fire should be out, but that's cool.
I'll just say it's magic fire. Because magic does exist in the Sonic universe, so.
So does fire. Even though if it was just lighting torches, it wouldn't be interesting enough, but then they do more things.
Like with the explosives.
Yep.
And how you have to be careful which explosives you blow up sometimes, or else you'll just restrict yourself to a lower path.
So I guess only the first labyrinth is like labyrinth zone.
I forget what the third act's gimmick is. I think they just go overboard with the rolling balls, but I might be wrong.
Or maybe the main cards are also the third one. I don't remember. Did I even play the third act? I don't remember.
Oh, but this would, yeah, I was like, oh, this would have been the upper path that I would have taken. It's weird because the bubbles were placed in a sort of weird position that made me think otherwise.
Well, I guess I don't have to force myself to say something now. I'm just really just admiring the level. That's the thing. I actually like this background.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Nice sense of scale. Oh man.
Can you jump in that?
Yeah, you can.
Somehow,
yes. I mean, you shouldn't say anything, Mr. I Love Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, but I can imagine that Donkey Kong could pull up a minecart, but Sonic, that minecart is like 4 times the size of him. No.
Maybe he does it using the Sonic Wind technique.
The Sonic Wind technique? Oh, you're joking.
No, well, sort of. But yeah, he does have a technique called the Sonic Wind. So he kind of low-key has supernatural wind powers. That's like implied in a lot of his games. So
that's why he runs on the wind in Sonic Adventure.
You could say that.
Because otherwise that's completely ridiculous.
Yep.
Well, the explosions and then one of those giant spiky rocks just lands on him.
I mean, shrapnel should be launched everywhere, honestly. Wait, what? Well, okay then. That was weird.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess maybe there was a top path that I would. But no, the thing to get rid of that was at the bottom. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. I think this is where I tried some strats and then whoops.
Whew.
My problem with Lost Labyrinth Zone is not really the puzzles, because the puzzles don't annoy me. It's how confined it is. I kind of don't really like that when playing a Sonic game.
Yeah, I can see same problem people have with Marble Zone.
Yeah, because well, that one is way too slow in what it does. It's not the concept of going slow. I think that it's way too slow, and there's way too much waiting for things to happen. And Act 3 can go die.
Oh yes, I know I hit one of the acts, and I just assume it's 3.
3 is the one where half the stage, where you have to constantly climb up the stage, but if you get knocked down, then you have to redo half the stage practically. And then there is that one point with surprise spikes when you're just so close to the end and you just hit all the way down.
I remember that because I've seen YouTubers talk about that specifically. Oh, this needs to hurry up. Oh, you're supposed to do something in a specific order.
Yes.
Oh, and you start speeding it up?
Yeah, I do believe that I put some music here. Forgot what it was, but...
The Benny Hill theme?
No, that's too generic at this point.
Why do you keep putting up all 4? Obviously there's one that's not supposed to go up.
Well, it is... Well, technically.
That one right there, yeah. And you keep... Oh my goodness. It should have been sped up faster. How does it take you so long to realize this?
Well...
You just cheesed it.
I don't know. I don't know why it took me so long. Honestly, maybe I
It took
really
you-
was.
it-
Oh man, if I
It took
if,
you way too long to the point that you never figured it out. You just happened to get through in your own way, which is
or,
good.
well, sure, yeah, that's what we do in Sonic to an extent.
Sonic's arm is very strong.
Why would you say that?
He's been holding this torch for so long.
I was expecting a song out of you.
I know, right? That sounded like the beginning to something musical.
Oh well. At least, I'm gonna be honest. Labyrinth Zone, as annoying as it wasn't hard for me in the original.
Yeah, I realized that as well. I don't like water stages, but it will not be that bad.
Whoa, that was some good timing right there. But let's see what else. Sylvania Castle is actually which we'll get to in. I don't know if that could have crushed me. Which we'll get to in Sonic 4 Episode 2 is actually an example of a good mixed water stage, in my opinion. It's actually one of my favorite first stages in the franchise.
I mean, the fact that it's something zone, it's not something zone.
It's not a variation of Green Hill, is what you're trying to say.
Well, not only a variation of Green Hill, 'cause there's a second thing that they always do. Angel Island.
Well, Angel Island is, well, yeah, that's different enough, but I just wouldn't say they always do an Angel Island. It's more that they always do a Green Hill Zone. Of course, in Sonic Advance 3, they make it a city level, and I'm like, oh, this is good. Oh crap, they're killing me every which way with terrible level design. I don't care anymore.
I think that it's dawning on me that adding water to Green Hill is becoming a trope on its own.
Not too much of a trouble where I'd say that they're just going too hard on the subversion. Whoa, I have to do this early? What happened? Maybe I had to.
It happens in Sonic Advance, it happens in Base, it happens in Forces.
Well, but the thing is that Sylvania Castle is not a Green Hills type stage.
Yeah, but I mean adding water to Green Hill, not just water in general.
Oh.
Or adding water to its Green Hill Paradise. Where is...
I had to collect enough rings to get through the gate.
Oh, I see.
Why am I doing this so early? Clearly I must have tried this before and something must have... Maybe I got stuck between bumpers and then my time ran out. That does seem possible considering.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh.
And now jerks! See this?
Oh, okay.
And if the thing is that if you hit it at that angle, which is a safe angle, it will still hit you into the other one that you just came from.
I just want to see how they placed it by the end. That's always the funniest part.
What do you think of this background?
Oh, not bad. Black and green is a good combination.
Oh jeez. Oh, this is more of a classical thing that they went with. Maybe because this is the green.
I like the green, but I still think fundamentally the psychedelic and tie-dye t-shirt thing is but green and black is a good combination.
I wonder if I could take that design from the background and use it on something. Who knows?